Thank you for joining us, Nomalisa, today. Thank you for joining us on the STEMIFLIX Career Corner, which is part of the CSIR Annual Career Day, right? And this coincides with the National Science Week, under which this year that we're focusing on is living in a high-tech world. Should we be worried? Before we get into that though, please introduce yourself to our audience and tell us what you do at the CSIR.
Good day, everyone. My name is Nomalisa, and here at CSIR, I'm an intern under the Information and Cybersecurity Center, where we're dealing with secure identity, security devices and systems.
Right. Speaking of security devices and systems, you are working on a project that is considered one of the projects that could be leading us into technological advancements in the country, right?
Yes.
Please tell us more about it.
Okay, we do have a fingerprint device that is currently being used by the correctional services. So this device is being used to identify the prisoners. Like, they use this device mostly to also identify bodies. Like, they say maybe somebody dies and there's no identity to identify most of the bodies that cannot be identified. This project also coincides with Department of Home Affairs, because when you are registered, each person has a unique identifier, which is like a unique fingerprint. So when we use that fingerprint, it's also going to be able to identify this body belongs to this individual, things like that.
That sounds like a really cool project. I'm excited. And now, is the possibility that this technology could be harmful in any way should it not be properly regulated?
Yes, there is a possibility. Like anything that has to do with fingerprints, biometrics, there is always a risk, especially if they land in the wrong hands. Because if somebody else can get your fingerprint, they can misuse it and hack your accounts. They can do a lot of things.
And identity theft on the rise now?
It's on the rise now. So fake IDs can be also generated using your fingerprints and stuff like that. Someone can also commit crime, and then it will reflect badly on you, and it's not you at the time.
All right, thank you for that. Now, in a high-tech world where now everybody and everything is going digital, what are some of the skills that the future generation will need to thrive in this environment?
Most of the skills, it's mostly technical and also soft skills. So digital literacy is also important, like being aware of digital technologies that are out there and being up to speed with those technologies that keep on evolving. Like now we're in the era of AI, so machine learning is evolving quite rapidly. So it's one of the skills that most people can lean towards. And also emotional intelligence is important, like knowing how to deal with people's emotions, and also ethics comes into play, because you have to know when enough is enough or when there's a limit for certain thing that you're using. And also some of the skills could be critical thinking skills, problem solving skills. Like if you're thinking technology, is this technology, where is this leading me? Like you have to think ahead and be innovative. So those are some of the skills that can be incorporated in future.
Speaking of the skills that could be incorporated in future, I think, what are some of the ideas or initiatives that the Department of Education could take leading into those skills for the future generation?
They can incorporate skills in the curriculum, like technology-related skills, and create projects that are mostly problem-solving projects that can show positive results, like where people will be able to see the results instantly, or like they can use their own mind and intellect to envision what the future will be like with those type of technologies. They should just introduce or encourage critical thinking, innovative thinking, and not just push away ideas that someone may come up with and just say, no, this one, not now, but encouraging.
Definitely. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.